I can't believe I'm making this video. I can't believe I saw the movie. How you doing today? It's Just Yo. Hope you're having a good day. And today, yes guys, we got the Quintessential Quintuplets movie that I checked out in theaters, and I'm gladly doing a movie review on it. Now, I never thought I was gonna do this because I really liked it a lot. And here, I'm gonna be honest with you, going into this movie, I had no idea this existed. I had no idea this anime existed. All I did was looking at AMC theaters on my phone, and I saw the picture. I'm like, great. I saw the name for a little bit, but it was too long. I was like, I don't even know how to pronounce that. I don't even want to try to. So I click on the picture. I already know it's anime. I'm like, great. And there's women are great. Like, of course, like I'm into it. I'm attracted to girls. I don't mean to rude, but it's just like a guy's nature. Like if I see someone at Starbucks, of course, like if I make eye contact. But anyway, that's besides the point. When I saw the anime picture, I saw it. I clicked it. I clicked like 5 seconds of the trailer because I don't really watch trailers, but I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I had to get something, and I saw some romance. I was like, that's it. That's it. I bought my ticket for English dub. Keep in mind, there was also Japanese dub, and I go to the theaters, right? And I'm like watching it, and it felt like, because I didn't watch, then I knew after it that there's manga and series. So I kind of already knew that because some people were talking about it in the theater. Keep in mind, I want you guys to be in the same page that I am. I'm going into this movie blind, so I didn't know anything about it, right? It felt like I was coming into the climax of a bedroom intimate scene, which I didn't get the foreplay. Like, that's a weird analogy, but that's the way I can describe it to you. It felt like I came to the best parts when someone like bursted and they didn't do foreplay. So I'm just like, I had a lot to catch up on. But to be honest with you guys, after checking out the movie, I fell in love with it. And I didn't even know most of the characters or the dialogue and a lot of backstory. This movie made me check out the Crunchyroll, which I started watching that night. Last night, this morning is Sunday that I'm recording this. I went to go watch the movie on Saturday. That night, I went to go see the Crunchyroll, and I used my 14-day free trial that I never used Crunchyroll. I fell so in love with this story, with the characters, with the girls, obviously with the guy. I'm like, dude, you gotta be more mature. But they're all in high school. If you guys don't know, the Quintessential Quintuplets is a series of 5 sisters all in the same, I think they're in like the same school, same grade, but they're all pursuing different things, different personalities. The way they look, their face shape is the same, but the way they are, the way they like one of them's into music, one of them's an actress, one of them wants to be a teacher, one of them wants to help other people, one of them's a baker. And I'm like, whoa, like I missed a lot of backstory, and this movie made me want to go watch this series. Like, that's how much I fell in love with this. Now, yeah, of course, let's be honest, I'm a guy and I like girls, so maybe that could be appeal to me. And this guy, throughout the course of a 3-day school festival that feels like it's ending the semester before they go to college or like pursue their careers or whatever, this guy in the movie, it said that he tutored them. So I missed all that. But now watching the first show, but I'm reviewing this as if I didn't watch the show. I know that he does tutor them because they're like, oh, you have to make a decision. But like, why does he have to make a decision? So after these 3 days of festivals for school to end, he has to choose. I guess they all like him in some way. And I guess in the beginning, from what I got, they didn't really like him, or like they butted heads. But with 2 seasons and now the movie, I'm like, damn, this is like the end. I mean, kind of, but basically throughout these festivals, the 3 days, I feel like what I saw was every single quintuplet got a different screen time of how their day went and how they met with Toro, or I don't even remember his name. I'm sorry, but it felt like different scenes from each girl's perspective of how their days went, and some of them overlapping with each other, which isn't not bad. I mean, we saw this in The Last Duel, which came out last year, but throughout the course of this movie, he has to choose between one of them, one of the quintuplets, none of them, or somebody else that comes into the picture. And to be honest with you, at the end of the video, I'll do a spoiler because he does choose someone, but I would have been choosing something else, but we'll talk about that later. But the movie looks great. Visually, it's amazing. I'm like, wow, animation has really come a long way. When I was watching it in the theaters, like animation, it looks beautiful. Like, wow. Like, it doesn't even have to be IMAX to look that great. Like, it looks really good in like a normal theater. The sounds, the voice actors are incredible. Like, the look and feel of this movie is amazing. The story, I mean, yeah, he has to choose one of them. And to be honest with you, as a guy, like that's like any guy's dreams, you know, to choose. I mean, to be honest, I mean, yeah, he has to choose between 5 beautiful sisters and they all like him. But what I'm thinking is like, which one of the sisters really likes him? You know, that's what I want to explore. But which, remember, this movie made me fall in love with it. Now I'm watching the series. The movie goes, right? And he does come to his decision. Now, I really liked for what it was. Now, I really wish I could talk more about it, but I don't. But coming to you as a fan, I'm like, wow, because the last anime movie I saw was Fruits of Basket's Prelude, English dub as well, which I can also get on Crunchyroll. But I'm like, wow, dude, this is amazing. If it wasn't for the movie to see in theaters and know nothing about it, I would have never known it was existed, because I'm not here in Crunchyroll watching shows. Like, I'm not really subscribed to anything other than AMC like A-list. So to me, shows other than Riverdale, of course, you know, anything else, I have no idea. But I'm really glad I got to saw this. And with that in mind, just keep in mind, with everything that I told you, I don't know anything about it. I went to this blind. Now I'm like a forerunner, and now Rotten Tomatoes seems like they got good scores. To be honest with you guys, this is one of like my favorite anime because it's like, dude, it's beautiful girls. It's a guy. He wants to choose between one of them. But then, and see, that's what I'm thinking too. It's like a real chance of love. It's like one of those reality shows where the guy has to choose a girl, but it's like at the same time, like, I don't know, man. I mean, yeah, there's some mature themes, but I feel like I'm like, wow, the storyline like this really really existed. And to be honest with you, on the Crunchyroll, when they show the quintuplets, I felt like they look more sexier in Crunchyroll than they did in like the theaters, because I feel like they augmented their body types. You know how Japanese manga is. I just, oh my gosh, dude. But I'm sorry guys, I'm craving about this movie and I really don't know much information about it. I want to give this movie, to be honest, an A. I really liked it. I can't wait to see it again. I'm watching series and I'm making a video, which I didn't think I was going to. Keep in mind, I just went to this blind. Now I'm making a video. Guys, I'll probably do a part 2 after I watch this series. I mean, I want to get into like series, but that's a whole nother one. But yeah, give this an A. This is amazing. I really liked it.